Hi, hello, and welcome back to Tavern Talk. We are still in the demo section of the game. Or demo. This was part of the demo, and but hopefully we'll get through it in this episode, and then in the next episodes, we will get to see the content. The content we haven't seen, now that it is full released. Okay, Fable took a quest from my quest board. Probably the werewolf one. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Chagarin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday. Not yet. What kind of hero are you looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. Are you catching what I'm throwing? And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No. Just not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into a tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal dogs. Normal wolves, sorry. But slightly scarier, because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. But they are dangerous. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they are just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf. Which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me? But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead. Because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should just put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. I get it. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Did that bird just shit? Oh right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah! Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general, I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest in this, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you are trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable. The protector of the woods. The world. The worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, I start to think more deeply about what might happen. All my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. We do not know. However, if it tears sheep apart, very likely blood, not very likely orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats that they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Oh yeah, the time where Fable led a group of heroes into the woods and they got fucked up by a fog or something. Or the one with the Hydra that wanted tea and cookies. Or biscuits. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. I mean, I know these two, so I'm just gonna press this one. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever I go, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be. Nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. Oh yeah, the flower incident. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with the evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping. Like a baby! All day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. I'm just a silly goose. Mary Morgan incident. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God didn't get around. It was my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who called it home. So, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant of Inchagaran recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people! Seasoned adventurers! One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the river banks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. Oh. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And then the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the vibrant chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Give me the Hydra story. Well, just a day after I arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amarethian Hydra. I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, the Amarethan Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest! Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it, Sam? Yes. Good. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Would have's about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventures don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. I like you the same, nonetheless. You do? Yes. I don't care much for Fable, the flawless hero. I don't think their stories would be interesting. Fable, the messy adventurer with a heart of gold and an endearing personality on the other hand. Grey non-guy. Might even be my favorite regular. Don't tell no one else I said that. I won't. Thank you, Innkeep. And because I like you so much, I'm gonna keep giving you free advice. I hope so. What do you have for me? Pull yourself together! You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know it isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I just seem to get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest. Quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. Just work together if there's someone else there. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero. Charmer of nymphs. I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes! Good job! I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes! Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet, so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lycan after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I ask for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you already know. I'm aware of that. I'm already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. I shall aid in thy quest. The last time I made a dexterity potion. So I was thinking about making a charisma potion. I can either go with a swift strike or spoken heart. I'm still not quite sure I understand the recipes, but I think it means that this is the priority, and the drink has to have at least 3 drops of this. Yes. Okay. Either spoken heart or swift strike. I think I'll take a spoken heart. I'll make a spoken heart this time. Yeah. Fable seems like the person to, or elf, to be more of a talker than a fighter per se. Okay. One in attack. One in defense. And a butt full of this charisma. Go. Amazing. Order up! Whoop! There you go. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Farming. No, wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There's a lot of farmers in Tavern. And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you probably if I ever did end up taking a quest. So, I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical property. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory! I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a sassy one. I hope I was able to help. Huh? Oh, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Is this part new? Am I stepping into what I haven't seen in the demo territory because I cannot remember at this point? I think I'll pause the episode here and we'll talk to the mysterious cloaked figure in the next episode. Yay! Okay, I'll see you around. Bye-bye!